Happy Wednesday, midweek chat. It is game week. Virginia and Tennessee facing off Saturday at Nissan Stadium. A sold out Nissan Stadium, might I add.
Insane. That's insane.
Sold out Nissan, might I add. It's going to be a banger of a game on Saturday. Going to go over some press conference remarks from Tuesday. Ramel Keaton, Jerry Mack, Brian Jean-Marie, Omari Thomas, all met with the media. And it was really good. I really had a great time listening to those cats and just understanding how. And Jacob Warren also, I forgot about Jay Ward. He said something, bro, I cannot wait to dive into. And, man, we got Pump the Gas or Hit the Brakes. We've got an awesome merch opportunity for you guys as well. From now until forever, we have partnered with a great brand who has some insanely dope Tennessee and just Vols, Tennessee State, all of that stuff gear. Can't wait to dive into all of that, man. And then we're going to end the episode. Y'all already know. We got to end today because Turner going to have another update on a score prediction probably. So we're going to it's going to be called Turner's Score Prediction Day every day. So you already know what it is, man. Let's lock in today. It is Wednesday. Hope you've had a great week so far. Welcome to the midweek chat, Tennessee and Virginia week. It's your boy Ruck in the building, man. It's straight up Tennessee, baby. Let's get it.
From 40, on the way, a knuckleball. He's got it!
What's happening, y'all? Welcome to today's show, man. It's your boy Ruck, joined by my guy Turn himself, man. If you're watching right now on YouTube, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification right now, man, so y'all never miss an episode. We're on our way to 750 subs. I'm telling you, we're getting 1K by the bye week. Somebody help me. 1K by the bye week. Somebody help us out, man. If y'all listening right now on Apple or Spotify, we're glad you're listening as well, man. Continue to rate this thing 5 stars and let everybody know, man. Hey, y'all heard them boys from straight up Tennessee, man. They look different than everybody else. Keep rating us 5 stars, man. Let people know why they need to be rocking with us as well, man. So it's the midweek chat. It's the first midweek chat of the 23 season. It just feels good.
Feels right.
It feels good. Like we said at the top of the show, man, Nissan Stadium is officially sold out. How is Tennessee selling out everything they touch right now, bro?
Because Tennessee fans, when Tennessee is good, there's not a better fan base in college football. I'm just going to be honest. And I'm not saying that as a Tennessee fan. I'm just saying that from like a football fan.
What I loved about the release when the Nashville Sports Council CEO came out and said that the game was sold out, he said, we're excited to welcome like the thousands of people to Nissan Stadium. And it was the line that said, for what promises to be an exciting and memorable matchup between these two outstanding programs. I said to myself, what promises to be an exciting and memorable butt whooping for Virginia. That's what I said in my head. The last time, other than the Music City Bowl, that Tennessee beat anybody inside of Nissan Stadium was 2015 against Bowling Green. I remember I was at that game. Alvin Kamara, that was his first game as a Vol. It was awesome. Jalen Hurd was still playing running back. Dobbs was at quarterback. And we won. I think it was like, I don't remember, 59, I don't remember, 20 or something like that. It was a good game.
It was, man. I'm not trying to get off topic here. I know it's midweek chat, but bro, we were talking about this the other day, and you said his name, maybe bring it up. Bro, Jalen Hurd was a dude.
Dog. I know that everybody was pissed back in 2016, like when he transferred to Baylor to play wide receiver, which nobody still understands why he did that. He still is, bro. I think he is still second or third in rushing yards in a season, like behind Arian Foster. He almost broke the record. Like, Jalen Hurd was a dog, bro.
He was, what was he, like 6'3"?
He was like 6'3", 220, and
Yeah,
was just like that, bro. He was like that.
Yeah.
I loved watching Jalen Hurd play at Tennessee. I hated that, he felt like he needed a position change and a scenery change. He said he was tired of being hit so much, which all of those are valid, but I had to begin to think to myself, like, bro, you play football.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you expect.
And you're a running back, and you're really good at being a running back, and he just went down the hill quickly, man, after that season. When he transferred and quit on the team. I think South Carolina game was his last game in 2016. He just quit on the team, man. It was pretty sad. So he's now retired from the NFL, and the rest is history. What man, could he have been, I hesitate to say this, but could he have been as good as Derrick Henry? Like, would it have been like, bro, Jalen Hurd and Derrick Henry are like the faces of the running backs in the league right now?
I mean, you never know, man. I mean,
wow.
You really don't. I mean, that's a
think about that.
Hot take.
I mean, he was like that, bro.
He was like that. I'm not going to disagree with you.
But again, man, Tennessee sells out Nissan Stadium against Virginia on Saturday. Says that the capacity of Nissan Stadium is 69,000. It's 67,700. It's sold out. So,
man, ain't that just crazy to you though? Like hearing that, like that NFL stadiums versus like Nissan Stadium versus Neyland Stadium.
Yeah, Neyland Stadium is another 50,000 people.
Ain't that crazy?
It is crazy, but you got to think like NFL goes for experience, whereas college goes for, they just want more people. That's why, like, I mean, I say it this way. I've been to some smaller Division I schools whose stadiums are way better than Neyland, but they're also way smaller.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like, and when I say better, I mean like the bathrooms are nicer, the concessions are better. I mean, you even said it, man, like going to Hard Rock, it was just like, man, this is nice.
Yeah, facts.
Like, you know what I mean? It's just a different experience.
It is. Yeah, it is. I get that. You get just everything about it. It's almost treated like a show.
It is. And it's I hate to say it this way, but like it's built like a professional stadium.
Yeah.
Like it's a professional spot. Like you're gonna get club seats. You're gonna get,
restaurants everywhere.
You get restaurants where you can sit down in a stadium and eat at a restaurant. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of crazy. I could not imagine sitting anywhere in Neyland Stadium other than the luxury boxes and eating. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine them building a restaurant in Neyland. That would be the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
But I'm sitting there thinking, like, I wouldn't want that though.
No. I mean, I can't say I wouldn't, but I would never go.
I mean, if I get it to go. Like, can you call it in and take it to your seat?
Can y'all bring it to my seat? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we at the Regal Cinemas at Westtown. Can I order from the seat? Y'all just bring it to me.
Yeah, y'all make DoorDash Tennessee.
Oh man. Like one thing I can say that I'm excited about though, about coming home next Saturday to good old Rocky Top is the Wi-Fi, man. I'm excited to see how it works, if it sucks or not.
The Wi-Fi, and man, I ain't never going to get to see it because I mean, you gotta have bukus of money to sit down there. But that new club level looks insane.
Yeah, the West Club under the black bleachers over there on the west sideline looks sick.
It almost looks like it's futuristic, honestly.
Danny White is doing his best. Once the entertainment district is finished, I think we will be like, okay, this starting to feel like the pros, big dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
So, y'all, what a day it was yesterday. I mean, Ramel Keaton, Omari Thomas, Jacob Warren, all these guys get to chop it up with the media. One thing Jacob Warren said that I just truly love. There's two things actually. They asked about McCallan, like, do they see McCallan fitting in the offense kind of how Princeton Fant did last year? And his response was nice. He's like, there's things McCallan can do that Princeton couldn't do, and there's things Princeton can do basically that McCallan can't do. But I think that they do great things differently, and he's going to be a great impact to the offense. I'm excited to see what he brings to the table because
I
we
am too.
know what Jacob Warren's going to do.
Yeah. Facts.
I mean, he's going to catch the football every time it's thrown to him, and he's going to block very well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's just a solid tight end.
Yep.
I like all the unknowns of this year, man.
The unknowns make it exciting.
Yeah, like you got McCallum Castles, Dante Thornton, like Joe Milton, really. I mean, honestly, the unknowns of like how what these dudes are going to be like. Keenan Palee,
yeah,
Larry Johnson, all these transfers that we got. Like,
yeah. The other thing Jacob Warren said when you said Larry Johnson, it made me think about what I wanted to say about. He talked about John Campbell. They asked him a question. They said, back in the spring, something was wrong. Something was wrong with John's car, and Jacob took him home. And he's like, man, I'm just sitting in the car, and I'm like, bro, why did you come here? Like, why did you leave Miami to come to Knoxville? He's like, man, like all I've heard was how much fun it was to play at Tennessee. All I've heard was how the culture and the family is so different. And then he's like, and plus the turnaround, how Tennessee has progressed and the winning culture that's been built these last 2 years. He said that guy came here to win.
facts.
Bro, when he said that, I about punched my TV. I swear. I was like, he said that guy came here to win. Like, he wants to win.
Well, and you can tell because it's rubbing off on the players. Because I mean, that's what almost all these players in their interviews, like Beasley said it 2 days ago. Go win. What you want to do? We want to go win.
We want to win, bro. That's scary. Sheesh. We've never heard language like this from a Tennessee team in the last 10, 15 years.
I'll say it. I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. I think this year is either the year or it's 8-4.
Man.
I don't think there's any in between this year.
Is the year okay? Let me rewind, because a lot of people's definition of the year is different. Like, you're saying it's a natty or 8-4?
No.
Okay.
I'm not
making sure.
I'm not talking that big. I'm talking SEC East champions.
Okay, I'm hearing you.
Which I mean, honestly, if you're SEC champions, then I mean, you're the way to the natty is paved. You just got to win a bowl game in there somewhere.
Here's how I feel when you say that. If Tennessee if this team truly can win the East, by that point, I feel like they will feel as if nobody can beat them. You know what I'm saying? Like last year, there was a point in the season after beating Bama where the team just felt like there's nobody that for real can beat us. And so let's just hypothetically, you beat Florida like handily, like 2 or 3 touchdowns, okay? Then you beat A&M at home handily. You beat South Carolina handily. You go down to Alabama, and let's just say you lose the same way we beat them last year. Let's say you lose by a field goal or something. I feel like this team would feel like they literally cannot be beat, to be honest.
Well, I mean, if we've won the East, I mean, we're like, if we've won the East, we've lost one game. I'm just gonna be honest, and that's Bama.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, hey, let me ask you this though, and I want people to, as you're listening to the show, I want you to comment on this right now. Would you take a one loss to Alabama and beat Georgia, or would you take a loss to Texas A&M and beat Bama and lose to Georgia?
Lost to Alabama.
No, lost to A&M, beat Bama in Tuscaloosa, and lose to Georgia.
I don't want to. What? So what are my options? Say it again. Sorry.
I'm saying, would you rather?
Yeah.
100%. Would you rather beat Texas A&M and lose in Tuscaloosa,
Okay.
or would you rather lose to Texas A&M, beat Bama, and lose to Georgia?
Not lose to Georgia.
So you'd rather beat A&M, lose to Bama, and potentially have a shot at for real beating Georgia?
1,000%. Because if we beat Georgia, we win the East.
You do.
I would much rather win the East than beat Bama.
I'm just not there yet. Like I just think we're a year or two away, bro. Dude, Turner, these dudes have not won back-to-back chips. Not SEC. Yes, SEC they have, but not just like chips. And we're sitting here talking about, like, I know they got to come to the crib. Like, I get that, but like,
but hear me out. We were the way you're talking, we were saying this exact same thing the Bama game last year.
But I think I picked us to win. I did
because of the way the season was played out. Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
But if we were sitting in this spot last year and we were talking about Bama instead of Georgia, like Bama coming to the crib, we both would have been like, I know they got to come to the crib, but I'm not seeing it.
Man. Speaking of that, y'all, yesterday we turned 1 year old. The Straight Up Tennessee podcast, the Straight Up Tennessee show is 1. Thank y'all for all of the love, man. The love and the support over this year, man. We still grinding and we're going to keep grinding. And this is a perfect spot, actually, to let you guys know about a great company, man, that we have partnered with called The True Tennessean. If you've never heard of them, all you got to do right here is go to www.truetennessean.com. Use our code STRAIGHTUP10. You'll get 10% off of anything in the store. They have some dope tees. I'm telling y'all, man. Like, I can't wait to get mine. I can't wait to get my tees that the boy Jay is going to be sending over, man. We appreciate you, Jay. We appreciate you for believing in the podcast, man. And honestly, appreciate the partnership and the love, man, that we're going to be receiving from you guys as well. So everybody watching, man, go to www.truetennessean.com. Check out the merch. Check out the swag. Great pieces. And use our code, man, straight up 10. But going back to what you're saying, I think you're right. We probably were saying the same thing last year, but Alabama also hadn't won the chip, so twice in a row.
That's true. But man, I don't know. I just think we can
twice in a row.
I get that, but I mean, there's got to be a I mean, it's just like Alabama. There's got to be a decrease. There's got to be like not a downfall, but there's got to be a decline at some point. And I think this is it. I think it starts this year, just like Bama.
Can I tell you something real quick though?
What up?
Alabama's decline happened after 16 years.
No, I agree.
16. Georgia, it's just getting started, Brody. Like, I have to be a realist in this situation and say, right now, on August 30th, Tennessee ain't beating Georgia. I want to. I think we could, but as of right now, no, sir.
Well, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna be the opposite, and I'm gonna say we're gonna beat Georgia.
Man,
that's just me. But I don't know, man. Something about I don't know. I'm sitting here. The season hadn't even started, so I mean, it's super bold prediction. Like either way, like like. But we're literally basing I'm basing everything off the potential that we have
Sure.
this year.
Sure.
If everybody plays like to the potential that they can,
Oh yeah,
then
we should handle business.
yes. But
We'll see.
like I said, I really am a firm believer if it's either win the East this year or we're going 8-4.
I don't like that. I don't like that. Um, Y'all, man, we're going to go into our segment, man. Pump the gas or hit the brakes, man. This is our newest segment for the midweek chat. We will do every single Wednesday. We will pump the gas on things that we truly believe will happen, or we'll hit the brakes on something that we're just not sure of. And it's always going to be that game related, unless it's something wild out there, specifically about the future of the season. So it's 3 questions, man. And this is pump the gas or hit the brakes. The first one is Tennessee will cover the spread against Virginia. Are we pumping the gas or hitting the brakes on that?
Pump the gas.
I'm pumping the gas as well.
I'm gonna pump
100%.
the gas. 100%.
I think the line's currently still at 28. It hasn't moved, hasn't went down. I think we can cover 28, right? God. Right?
Yeah, I think we get it. I think we get up by 28 by halftime.
I mean, in a weird world, it's a like 49-28 kind of game where it's just kind of sloppy and you still blow them out, but you gave up way too many points. You know what I mean? Which I could see that. I could, but I just don't know. I just don't think Virginia's offense is good enough to put up enough points, man.
I think it's the opposite of that. I think if anything, I think we beat them like to not cover. I think we beat them like 31-10.
Something like, okay, you're saying just a lower score in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see. I mean, I could see that too, but we are pumping the gas that Tennessee will cover the spread. Pump the gas or hit the brakes. Joe Milton throws 3 or more touchdowns in week 1.
Pump them.
Pump them the gas.
Boys. Pump them bad boys. He might have that by halftime. He might have that by the end of the first.
I'm pumping the gas as well. I think just with this offense centered now around Joe Milton, the screen game, the quick game is just now going to be an extension of the run game. So he's going to throw the ball 30, 35 times a game.
I think he'll throw it more than Hendon did last year.
Oh, yeah. It's how much does he make of those throws, though, right? Like, can he be 50% plus? Can he be 60% plus? Like, I don't want to see numbers like 15 of 31. I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie here. Like, I'm sitting here back and thinking like last year with like Hendon and stuff. Like, like Joe Milton's arm a lot stronger than Hendon's, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If Joe and Brew and Joe and Ramel and Joe and Dante and Joe and Squirrel can get that timing that Hendon and Brew, Hendon and Jalen, Hendon and Ramel had last year on those comeback hitches, I mean, it's game over. I mean,
if we're honest, I felt like Joe had better rapport with Ramel Keaton than Hendon did.
Oh, facts. Yes, 100%.
And Squirrel White.
Yeah, I agree with that. We all know that Hendon's dude was Jalen. I mean, we know
Hyatt.
that. Yeah.
And said when he was there.
Yeah, facts. I don't know. There was a couple comebacks or a couple hitches that Hendon threw last year where I was like, oh my gosh, like you wait one more second and that's a pick six.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like with Joe with the better arm, if he can time that perfect, like
it's gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be there.
Like 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, or 2nd and 6. I mean, that's an easy 7 yards.
That's easy, I mean? Easy. That's just drop back one step, let it fly.
Yeah.
First down. Let's go. Keep it moving.
Yeah. Just getting. I think the big thing with Joe, and I think it's kind of like Hendon last year, and I think Josh Heupel knows this. I think once you get Joe in a momentum, like getting a couple throws, like quick post, like comeback hitch, like getting him in a flow, like I think it'll be insane.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I think if Joe can get into a flow of the game quickly and you got him feeling comfortable that first drive, I think he's locked the rest of the game as long as he's in the football game. I mean, if he throws a touchdown in the first 3 to 5 plays, it's game over.
I
He's
hope
locked.
Man, I just sit here and this is kind of off topic. What's the prettiest ball Heenan threw last year?
Oh my God, bro. It's the LSU wheel route to Jalen Hyatt, bro. That was the best. That was the best throw I have ever seen in my
Bro, that
life.
ball was woo.
But
That
do
was
you know what it was? I
Man.
think it was the whole progression of what happened. You get a great return by D. Next play, the way he caught the snap, the way he took 2 steps and just was bouncing in the pocket and just said, nah, wow, and just let it rip. I was just like, dude.
He threw that ball as far as he possibly could.
I mean, bro,
And he
it
just
was.
said, Jalen, go get it.
You knew from the way he bounced in the pocket that it was a touchdown. Like before the ball was thrown. And as soon as it left his hand, I can remember exactly where I was. I said, that is a touchdown. And he caught it, and I screamed. I ran around the backyard of a house like I was absolutely insane. And I said, we own they head. We own they head. That's what I said.
Okay, that's the best ball. I think we've talked about this one before. Best catch last year.
Best catch? Probably, man, there's a couple of them for me. I got 2. Ramel's diving catch against Florida. I mean, that saved the game for us, I think. That was that 99-yard drive. At the end of it, Brew catches the drag in the back of the end zone.
Yep.
My second most favorite catch will probably be Princeton Fant in the back end zone of the Missouri game.
That was nice.
Man, what a ball. Like that was a great ball and great catch because that was in a really weird time in that game too. Like it was still really close and we shouldn't have been close with them. And it was like, man, we need something.
Yeah.
And he caught that ball and I was like, yeah, that was kind of nice.
I'm gonna say the Ramel one.
Yeah, the Ramel.
Dude, that's full. I mean, he's full blown spread out. Like, I mean, that's fingertip catch.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But Squirrel had some good catches last year too when Joe threw it to him.
Yeah. I think my favorite, if we're talking about Joe Milton, my favorite throw of last year. There's two from Joe. And this is what we do, y'all. We got talking about this. Now we're talking about this, and we got one more pump the gas or hit the brakes. But there was 2 balls from Joe last year that I was like, man, this was amazing. The very, very first game, the slant to Jimmy Holiday for 6 against. He threw a bullet for 40 yards. Like how? He threw an absolute laser 40 yards in the air, and he didn't stop running.
That's the thing about Joe, man.
That's gonna be all year, bro.
And imagine if he's figured out touch too.
Oh, we've seen that. We've seen it because here's my second favorite throw from Joe Milton. Fast forward, that was from game 1. We still saw Joe just zooming. It was a great ball. It was beautiful. But fast forward to the Vanderbilt game in the piss pouring rain. 3rd play of the game, bomb to Jalen Hyatt down the sideline. Beautiful ball. Almost like Hyatt almost outran the ball.
Yeah.
Like he put so much air and so much touch on that thing. If you watch the play, you can see him. Joe just knew as soon as he caught it, he bounced just like Hendon did against LSU, just threw it. I was like, oh my God, this thing is beautiful. And Hyatt caught it and slipped and didn't score. But that was the last play Hyatt played the rest of that game. He didn't play anymore.
Nope.
So I'm ready to I told you this turn. Other than garbage time, I didn't get to see Joe play in his last 2 starts. I didn't see Vanderbilt. I had the stomach bug literally the night before Thanksgiving. I got sick. And then the Orange Bowl, my flights got canceled. So this is my first time seeing Joe as the starter since I saw him live in 2021 against Pittsburgh at
Pitt.
Neyland. So I'm very excited to see Joe Milton, this new and improved 235 Joe Milton.
You know, and we sit here and we talk about Joe Milton and his arm. But man, we can't forget about Joe's legs.
He's dangerous in every aspect of what we need in a quarterback in this offense.
Yeah, I mean, he might not be as shifty as Hendon was, but he's definitely faster than Hendon.
Like if he gets on the outside, he's just going to outrun you, I think.
Like I know, and I think back to the Pitt game 2 years ago. And he was 245 then, right?
Yeah. Pushing 250 at that time, yeah.
And he outran everybody.
He did.
He got caught
At the very end on like the 3-yard line.
Yeah, but I mean, Hendon didn't have any runs like that last year.
Nah. All Hendon's runs were either designed like speed options where he had to make one move and get in. He had one big run against Florida down the sideline. You remember that?
It was dirty, yeah.
Yeah, no, that was nasty. So, but never like a breakaway like, oh, he's about to score.
Right. Yeah, he never broke one. One.
Let's keep it going. Goodness gracious, I could talk about that the rest of the show. Last pump the gas or hit the brakes on this midweek chat, man. The defense, Tennessee's defense, forces a turnover in the first half.
Pump the gas.
Okay.
I see a pick. I think this. I think the transfer from that Virginia guy. I mean, I think he's a good football player, but I think he's going to roll out and he's going to get. I think he'll. I mean, well, I was looking at his stats from last year. He had 17 touchdowns and 8 interceptions.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's right.
I could either see. I don't know. I want to say an interception, but at the same time, I can see a fumble. Because if he likes to run and he's going to try to run like run, like try to make a move on somebody and try to get instead of like not sliding and not getting out of bounds, you're probably going to get cooked one time.
Well, Tony Muskett, he's also 6'2", and he's going to have to he's going to be playing some big boys.
Yeah, well that's what I mean at the end of the day, that this transfer quarterback Muskett, right?
Yep, Tony Muskett.
Tony Muskett, he ain't never played SEC comp. He ain't never played dudes like this before.
No. And I think, I'm actually going to hit the brakes on that Tennessee forces a turnover only because I think it's going to be 3 and outs. Like, it's just going to be 3 and out so much unless there's like a sustained drive. I just don't see us having a turnover in the first half. Now, I do see us having something happen in the game. But first half, I'm going to hit the brakes and just see what happens. I could be wrong. I think I might be wrong, but I just think defensively 3 and outs are going to be what keep the offense on the field for Tennessee.
Does special teams count or just defense only? Just defense,
because if they kick D Williams the ball, I ain't even gonna watch the play. I'm not even gonna watch it because it's crib. It's Kribski. It's gone. We out. Audi 500. You hear me?
We kind of talked about this too. I'm excited. I'm super excited about D, but I'm excited about seeing Cam Selden back there a little bit too.
I am, and I think the biggest thing about Saturday's game is I think us as fans are going to be very, very happy because we are going to get to see a lot of these young guys the next 2 weeks. I think they're going to play in the game, not just in special teams, but I think there are going to be opportunities in the third quarter early for Cameron Selden to get handoffs in the backfield. I really do. And so I think with all of that, it's going to be really fun to just see these young guys get some clock and see what happens come Saturday. I think the biggest news out of Virginia's locker room is that their star defensive end, Chico Bennett, will not play Saturday against Tennessee. That sucks, bro, because now I'm not worried about anybody defensively for Virginia. Not one person. They're starting 2 new corners. Man, Tennessee should just eat, bro. Tennessee should eat.
Here's your question defensively. I mean, I know we're gonna blitz, but you think we blitz a lot, or you think we try to get pressure with our 4 up front?
I think we're gonna know a lot after the first 2 series. I think right now, I feel like Coach G and Coach Banks believe that we can get pressure on this team with our front 4 and maybe 1.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Sending Bees on a delay or sending Peely on a delay, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think we show too much offensively or defensively these first 2 games. I don't think we have to. Get pressure on the quarterback with the front 4 and just be nasty like that. You know, they're starting 4 offensive linemen, bro, that have not played together.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Just go beat the piss out of them. It's really that simple. It's that simple.
It's still crazy. It's sold out, but I'm excited.
Sold out.
I'm ready to watch it. I'm ready to watch it on TV.
Can't wait to be in that thing on Saturday, y'all, man. This has been the midweek chat on this Wednesday, y'all. Hey, listen, don't forget tomorrow, Dante Thornton Jr.'s episode with the boys drops early in the morning. So get ready, man. As soon as you're getting ready to go to the gym, you're getting ready to get ready for work. You just made a fresh cup of coffee in your Nespresso or your K-Cup Keurig. Go ahead to the channel, man. Hit the bell notification on the video. Go ahead, head to the channel. Go ahead and like it. We've already got, I think, 3 or 4 likes on the video, and it's not even out yet. So go ahead, get ready, man. Dante Thornton Jr.'s show with the straight up Tennessee boys comes out tomorrow. And then, y'all, when you wake up on Friday, you're going to have another episode from us. And it's the One More Day. And this is the episode that I love the most during the week, other than the Who Is series. We finally going to get our first playmakers of the game and our final score predictions. Y'all, I cannot wait for Friday. I can't wait for tomorrow. I hope y'all enjoy the interview that we did with Dante. Turn, you got anything else, man, on this Wednesday?
42-0.
He changed the score again, y'all. I done told you.
It'll change again Friday, but I think, man, a shutout would be so nice.
Game 1, it would be nice. It would be nice. And everybody's going to be pissed that we scored 42 and not 50. I'm just
no matter the shutout or not. Hey, we beat them 42-0.
The offense is just not as good as last year. They scored 42. That's like, dude. Oh, y'all, man. Hey,
but I do think last thing. I do think that because didn't that rule pass where the clock don't stop on first downs?
Correct.
I think
until like the last 2 minutes or something like that.
I mean, I think that can affect how many points we score in a game. Just being honest.
Yeah, I think now we just put on more steam. I think there's going to be a lot less subs. I think there's going to be a lot more series packages rather than drive packages. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because man, there's no. I mean, think about that. You could go a whole drive with like not letting the defense sub one time without them taking a timeout.
If you don't sub.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if Tennessee doesn't sub the whole drive, defense can't sub unless they want to call timeout.
It's game over. We're gonna run you. We'll literally you might die on the field. Legit. Like legit. But man, y'all can't wait for tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoy the episode today, but I also hope you enjoy the episode tomorrow with Dante Thornton. We'll see you back on Friday morning with just me and Turn together for the One More Day. We love y'all, man. We appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, y'all. Straight up Tennessee, baby. Ooh-wee. 3 days. Oh, man, 3 days. I can't wait. We out, y'all.